God says, "Listen closely, my beloved soul, because the quiet moment you are in right now is not random, and the stillness you feel is not empty. Something gentle has been guiding you here, drawing your attention not with fear or urgency, but with a soft pull that feels familiar, like comfort returning to a place that once knew deep love." You may not fully understand why your heart paused when you saw these words, but that pause itself is the invitation to breathe, to be present, and to receive what has been waiting patiently for you. There are bonds that do not dissolve with time, and there are connections that do not fade when life changes form. Love that was built through care, protection, and countless unseen sacrifices does not disappear, it transforms. This message is not about loss, it is about continuity. It is about how love finds new ways to reach you when your life grows louder and your days move faster. You are not being pulled backward into memory, you are being gently steadied so you can move forward with strength. Archangel Michael stands as a symbol of calm assurance here, not to overwhelm you, but to remind you that protection and clarity are present even when emotions feel complex. The guidance surrounding you is steady and respectful of your journey. Nothing is being forced. Nothing is being demanded. This is an offering of peace, an understanding that the support you felt growing up continues to shape your decisions, your resilience, and your quiet courage today. As you reflect, you may notice that your thoughts are slowing, and your breathing is deeper. That is not imagination, it is grounding. It is the recognition that you have never truly walked alone. The love that once held your hand now steadies your heart. The care that once watched over your steps now lives within your instincts, helping you choose wisely, speak kindly, and trust yourself even when answers are not immediate. This message asks for nothing from you except openness. You do not need to search for signs or replay old moments. Simply allow the reassurance to settle. You are supported. You are remembered. You are encouraged to live fully, to honor love by becoming your strongest self, and to carry forward the values that shaped you with dignity and calm confidence. What you feel right now, this quiet warmth, is the beginning of understanding, and it will continue to unfold gently, one steady step at a time. As this message continues, allow your heart to remain open without forcing any emotion to appear or disappear. What you are experiencing now is not meant to overwhelm you, and it is not meant to pull you into sorrow. It is meant to steady you. There are seasons in life when reassurance arrives quietly, not as dramatic moments, but as a calm understanding that settles in your chest and stays there long after the noise fades. This is one of those moments. You have carried many responsibilities on your own, more than most people realize. You learned to be strong early, to keep moving even when questions had no answers. That strength did not come from nowhere. It was shaped by the care you received, by the values spoken to you in gentle moments, and by the way love was shown to you without conditions. Those lessons did not end when circumstances changed, they became part of your inner compass. There is a reason you are being reminded of this now. You are standing at a point in your life where decisions matter more than before, where your choices begin to shape not just your present but the direction of your future. When life reaches these moments, reassurance often arrives, not to tell you exactly what to do, but to remind you that you already carry wisdom within you. That wisdom was nurtured through love, patience, and guidance that still lives inside you today. Notice how your thoughts are becoming clearer as you listen. Confusion softens when reassurance replaces fear. Doubt loosens its grip when you remember that you are capable of navigating what lies ahead. This message is not about holding on to the past, it is about allowing the best parts of it to strengthen you now. The care that once protected you now empowers you to trust yourself. You may also realize that certain worries have been repeating themselves in your mind lately. Concerns about whether you are doing enough, choosing correctly, or honoring what truly matters. This is where calm perspective enters. You are not behind. You are not failing. You are growing, even in moments that feel uncertain. Growth often feels quiet, steady, and unseen, but it is happening nonetheless. Let this understanding remain with you as you move through your day. You do not need to rush your healing, your success, or your clarity. Everything unfolds in time when the heart is grounded. You are allowed to pause. You are allowed to breathe. And you are allowed to trust that the love which shaped you continues to support you as you step forward, calmly and confidently, into what comes next. As this message unfolds further, something deeper is happening within you, even if you cannot fully explain it in words. It is the gentle realization that you are allowed to feel safe again, not because everything around you is perfect, but because your heart is learning how to rest. Rest does not mean stopping your life. It means no longer carrying unnecessary weight. It means trusting that you do not have to hold everything together by force. There were moments in your life when you wished someone would simply tell you that you were doing enough, that your efforts were seen, that your intentions were pure even when outcomes were uncertain. That reassurance matters more than people realize. It shapes how a person treats themselves during hard times. This message comes now to soften the way you speak to your own heart. You do not need to be harsh with yourself to grow. You do not need to replay past moments to honor love. Compassion toward yourself is already a form of respect. You may begin to notice that certain memories arise gently rather than painfully. This is not meant to reopen wounds. It is a sign of healing. When memories no longer sting, they begin to guide. They remind you of patience, resilience, kindness, and the quiet strength that was modeled for you long before you had words for it. These qualities are alive in you now, shaping how you move through the world even when no one is watching. There is also an important truth settling into place: you are allowed to choose peace without guilt. You are allowed to enjoy life without feeling that doing so diminishes love or respect. Growth does not erase connection, it honors it. By living fully, by choosing what aligns with your values, you are carrying forward what mattered most. Love continues not through sorrow, but through how you live, how you care, and how you show up for others. If you have been feeling emotionally tired, this part of the message invites you to slow your inner pace. You do not have to resolve everything today. You do not have to understand the entire journey at once. What matters is that you remain open, steady, and kind to yourself. When the heart feels supported, clarity arrives naturally, without pressure. Allow this sense of calm to stay with you. Let it influence how you respond instead of react, how you listen instead of assume, and how you trust instead of fear. You are not walking away from anything meaningful, you are stepping into a version of yourself that carries love forward with wisdom and grace. This understanding will continue to unfold quietly, guiding you toward choices that feel grounded, respectful, and deeply aligned with who you are becoming. As this message reaches its final flow, notice how your heart feels quieter than before. Not empty, not heavy, but settled. This is important. What you are feeling now is not sadness returning, it is peace arriving. Peace does not always come with dramatic signs. Often, it comes as a deep knowing that you are allowed to live, to smile again, to make decisions without carrying invisible weight on your chest. This calm is not random. It is reassurance. You were never meant to carry grief forever. Love was never meant to become a burden. Love was meant to become strength. And that strength has already shaped you in ways you may not even recognize yet. The way you care for others, the way you notice small details, the way you hold back when anger could have taken over, the way you keep going even when you feel tired inside, all of that comes from love that was once poured into you and never truly left. There is something very important you need to understand now. You do not honor love by staying stuck in pain. You honor love by becoming whole. By choosing peace. By allowing yourself to grow into the person you were always encouraged to become. Nothing is disappointed in you for moving forward. Nothing is lost when you choose happiness. In fact, that is exactly what brings completion. You may feel moments in the future where you suddenly remember a voice, a habit, a gentle correction, or a quiet encouragement. Those moments are not meant to stop you. They are meant to steady you. They will arrive when you are unsure, when you are choosing something new, or when you need courage. They are reminders that you were prepared for this life more than you realize. Let this message close not with heaviness, but with gratitude. Gratitude for the love that shaped you. Gratitude for the resilience you carry. Gratitude for the understanding that you are allowed to live fully without guilt. You are not alone, and you never were. You are supported in ways that are quiet, respectful, and deeply personal. From this moment forward, walk gently with yourself. Speak kindly to your own heart. Trust your instincts. And remember, the love that once protected you now lives within you, guiding you forward with calm strength and quiet confidence. If this message spoke directly to your heart, type Amen in the comments as a personal acknowledgement. Please like, subscribe, and share this message with someone who may need comfort today, and know that this message reached you for a reason.